Minister Salahuddin Kruse aro advisor Hikani Jakhalu bra Taijun laga maiden speech de ULB de 33% reservation opor support kora janaise. Cabinet meeting September 8 din lua de fesla lua nishina nutun Nagaland Municipal Act 2023 laga consideration nimide bill table kuribo koigine Chief Minister Nifirio bra kuishe. Pek disi bra kuishe highway khan de gari checking aro patrolling kuribole do khali police aro transport department khan hi authorized ase. Sixteen साल लगा मोटा बच्चा एकजन सुजल अहमद कोइगिने ताई ऑल मिनिस्टर हिल कोहिमा ब्रा February 17, 2023 ब्रा हरिगिने थका दो ना पाइगिने आसे गुशे. Hello viewers, I'm सबके Nltv round up दे स्वागत जनाए से अमी गुपिका आहिबता न्यूज़ सुनिबो. Advisor for Industries and Commerce Hikani Jakhalu bra 14 NLA speech de kuishe naga maiki khan customer institution de hissa lo bole aro fesla lo bole dia nai hoile bi ajigali maiki khan election de contest kuri bole aro legislative assembly tak opportunity pai ase. Maiki khan fesla lo bole aro hissa lo bole deprive hoi gine thagise hoile bi reservation thaga bra hi maiki khan hissa lo bole pari ase guise. Idu logot Minister for Women Resource Development and Horticulture Salahuddin Kruse bra Nagamuda Khan bra bhi ULB election de 33% reservation ge manzuri diya nimide appreciate korise.
Women, like at times it may have looked like, but it was something that needed to be changed. It was important that a lot of sensitization and awareness had to be created. I want to point out a few points so that we all believe in coming together for 33% reservation. Not just because it was a Supreme Court stricture that we had to follow, but I want all of us to believe that is the right thing to do today. Not giving right to women in the decision-making body is against human rights. It's against a universal human right. It's against equality. But that is the thing that indigenous community all over the world face. There's always a struggle between the universal human rights versus cultural relativism. There are many practices and norms in society that discriminates against women, and it is justified by culture, religion, and tradition. Women reservation is a constitutional obligation under Article 243T of the Constitution of India. The very creation of the state and all other cherished rights that we enjoy are derived from the same constitution. The circumstances of our Naga women, as explained, squarely makes Article 243T applicable to the state of Nagaland. And I want to end with an old saying, human race is like a bird. It has two wings, men and women. If the bird is to fly high, if the bird is to soar high, it is important and crucial that both wings are strong enough to fly. Today, during our time, let us make history by passing this bill so that our children will have a secure future and a beautiful life that our future deserves.
The first news came about 33% reservation was that a Sema woman went to court in 2006 and asking why 33% reservation was not enacted in the municipal council. From there, the news was taken to the Naga women. All the women agreed that our Article 371A should not be disturbed. And it came to a point where everything has to be changed, and our men today, our menfolk, almost all, I can say all our menfolk has said today that it has to be there, women also has to be there.
Wakha district te Hatibra Manukhan laga kheti biya kuri dia aro village guard khan komti deploy kura upor MLA Achimbe Moki Konbra 14 NLA second session laga dusra din te sawal uthaise. Itu logot itu Hatibra Murai dia khan financial assistance dia do komti ase kuigine house te kuise. Itu upor Forest Environment and Climate Change Minister CL Zone bra jawab dishe. Zone kuishi ki financial assistance to Prime Minister Narendra Modi bra ki allot kurise itu hisab hi di ase. Itu logot forest guard committee deploy hua upor kushi ke kitia interview khan loi kine candidate pabo itu piche wakha de deploy kuribo.
There is no ready-made solution to this wild elephant and human conflict. Financial assistance ex gratia to the tune of 5 lakhs is paid to the next of kin. I think this is a very less amount for those amar laga hisab te dole. Itu 5 lakhs to itu brother kuno aro a sum of up to rupees 50,000 is provided in case of injury. Itu ajikali to speaker sir apni jani ase kiman dam dawai ka. How can the 50,000 kora kiman itu aro once elephant pra injured kora laga to how can the, you say that it's a minor injury once manobra lagi abi man kuno lai iman kita rasa aro elephant pra abi lagi se bole 50,000 pra treatment to kinga koribo speaker sir itu karone itu kan to rectification diga kurile follow about the population of elephant. I have raised this umpteen times. There are about 400 plus elephants in Wakha district at the moment. Harvesting time is approaching. November, December. I have lots of reports where the paddy fields have been now, rampaged by the wild elephants. I have asked about the strength of forest guard posted under Pakti and Pandari area. I can go as a speaker, sir. Pakti range take the range of ranger officer as a forest guard to that. This forest guard to that elephant ke larai kore wo. Hamale bhi ase, but this is a very serious matter because it is impacting the economic growth of not only my constituency, but it is affecting the entire. It is going to affect the entire state. And
Baba kushi profess korano hoy. Baba muti pra ki order dise eto mani ase. Edo Baba muti ki dibi koise eto di ase 5 lakh to mori.
Chief Minister Nifirio Bra 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga dusra session de urban local body elections aro 33% women reservation laga mamla upor conclusion remark dishe. Rio Kushe September 8 te cabinet meeting de fesla kura nishina new Nagaland Municipal Act 2023 nimide bill get table kuribo consideration nimide. Aro bill do sob manu laga chinta ge address kuribo. Rio Kushe jodi house pra bill laga provisions nimide aro examination deliberation khan kuribole bhapna thagile do bill ke select committee ge refer kuribo consideration nimide. Rio Bra tribal bodies or organizations khan idu mamla aro ULB de 1/3 reservation maiki manu nimide dia laga kotha khan agete loi jabole mon dia nimide mon khushi janaise. Rio kushi jwa tunidu sal bra sarkar do pura kosis kuri ase idu mamla de kam kuribole aro India sarkar aro court bi state sarkar laga kosis kurage appreciate kuribo lage. Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton Bra Kushigi Pura Nagaland do disturbed area elan kuranai. Kohima, Siminu, Wakha, Mokokjong, Junobodo, Longleng, Tinsang, aro Samator district bitor 18 police station laga jurisdiction do aspa laga bahar ase. Kushe DYCM Paton Bra. Idu to 14 NLA laga second session laga poila din de MLA Achimbe Moki Konbra sawal kura upor Paton Bra idu jawab dishe.
In view of the improved law and order and peaceful solution across the state for a long time, and the ongoing ceasefire of Government of India and Nagaland with all the veterans for many years, we have been regularly recommending the Government of India for declaring any area of the state as disturbed area and keeping Nagaland outside the purview of AFSPA. The Government of India, however, till now has taken the area of 18 police stations of the state outside the purview of AFSPA out of 75 police stations. Speaker, sir, in this regard, The honourable member wants assurance from Minister in charge of Home, but the decision is up to the government of India, so I cannot give assurance in this house.
Whole of Nagaland is not declared as a disturbed area. That is very encouraging news for us. I am from a student background as NSF president before joining politics. And this was in my mind that we should repeal this Armed Forces Special Powers Act. But after the 1958 enactment by the government of India and subsequent amendment, even non-commissioned officers, which means below the rank of a captain, are also being empowered to arrest, shoot and kill. Such is a law which is very draconian in a democratic country like India.
In view of the improved law and order and business,
NPF legislator party leader Kuzulo Zunionu bra 14 NLA laga dusra session laga poila din de illegal immigrant upor house te kotha kurise. Ajo kushi ki illegal immigrant to state pura nimide ekta dangor chinta hoy ase. Idu mamla de juldi kadam naloile age de bishi kidar samna kuribo kuise. Ajo laga kotha de jawab digine chief minister Nifirio bra kushi ki illegal immigrant do sob jaga de ase. Kindu ekta manu nahoile community ke hi illegal immigrant karone pinpoint kura do bishi sensitive ase kuise.
Illegal immigrants has become a major concern for the entire state. Until unless we take it up very seriously, in the near future, we're going to face a lot of problems. So I want to request the government to bring out some stringent policies on declaration, on action plan, and not forgetting creating a detention center for the illegal immigrants. Because once we start action, then they'll be scared to come. But until unless we take some action, they will continue to pour in. And therefore, this is my request to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. Thank you.
I think illegal immigrants are everywhere. And these illegal immigrants, mentioning illegal Bangladeshi immigrants, I think we may avoid that Bangladeshi because it is very sensitive to pinpoint one person or one community. So in general we can ask, we have a problem of Bangladeshis, but that can be dealt with. But we should not point out.
MLA Kuzulu Zunionu bra 14 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga dusra session laga poila din de Nagaland bahar laga kuki khan kinika kurigine competitive exams te select kohishi kuigine Tourism and Higher Education Minister Temjin Imna Alonge sawal kurise. Kun Nagaland laga kuki bhitor ahe idu janai gine azobra sarkar ge exam khan lobole thaka homoy karabra scrutiny kuribole bindi kurise. Idu opor Imna Along bra koshi ki department ge idu mamla de bhal bra sabole janai dibo. Idu logot jodi idu candidate khan exam de hissa lobole parile do tai khan logot thik kagos thaki gine thakibole pare guse.
I am not against the cookies. Who are the cookies? We should know. Prior to the formation of the state, we already had some cookie settlers in Nagaland, known as cookies of Nagaland. Those settlers, cookies of Nagaland, they are popularly known as Taudi cookies. What I mean to say is, Lungkim. This Lungkim is not from the Taudi cookies, and he's not from Nagaland. I have more with me in the NPSC and SSB results where the cookies were accommodated, they've been employed, but they're not from Nagaland. So what I want to say is, I want to caution the government as well as the department. We should be very careful in the selection process, especially the selection process for the interview. the criteria of interview. The selection should be scrutinized in a proper manner.
I've heard all the different clans of the Fukis. I thank the honorable member of who have brought this up. I will surely ask the department to study more thoroughly on such sensitive matters. As far as the selection process is concerned, NEET exam is a national eligibility test. So I'm sure the student must have had the papers, the kind of papers that certify him to be a person from Nagaland. So those corrections we have to see. Other than that, I cannot say many things on that. So I will surely ask the department to immediately do these things.
MLA Azuni Nubra 14 NLS second session laga poila din de kuki manubra NEET exam de pass hua khan laga nam loigine session de kotha kwa upor kuki students organization Nagaland bra asorit aro mon khushina thaga janaise azobra hosa nathaga kotha hunigine session de tai laga kotha rakha do relative bra bishi dura se guse azo laga kotha do Nagaland laga kuki upor jankari thik nathaga laga proof ase guse idu nimide azobra elan bra alak manu khan bra nohoi kine KSON aro Nagaland laga history sai gine bhal bra jani bole KSON bra kushe idu logot KSON aro kushi ki exam de pass hua khan do sob ghaspani tu constituency bitor kuki bosti laga ase chief minister bra azo laga sawal de mature jawab dia upor bhi KSON bra kushi janaise Fake district bitor highway khan de gunuba janda khan bra gari khan rukhai gine checking kuri gine communal disorder ula upor fake deputy commissioner Pratistidin order ekta ulai dise disibra gushigi highway khan de gari laga checking aro patrolling kuri bole police aro transport department khan hi authorized personnel ase judi lagishi koile exceptional halat te janda khan competent authority bra permission loi gine police khan ge assist kuri bole pare gise kun manu aro organization bra kanun ke nijor laga hat te lobole aro law enforcement authorities laga kam khan de interfere kuri bole na pare gushi kun manu bra national highway na hoile alag state highway aro rasta khan de noha kam khan kuri thagile tai khan khilaf kanun hisab kara kadam lobo gushi 16 साल लगा सुजल अहमद कोई गिने मोटा एकता कोहिमा लगा ऑल मिनिस्टर हिल परा हरिशे अहमद तो इदो साल फेब्रुअरी 17 दिन ब्रा हरि गिने आसे गुशे अहमद लगा खानदान मनुराज परा कुशी की अहमद तो असम लगा करीमगंज डिस्ट्रिक्ट परा आसे আৰু তাই কোহিমা দে তাই লগত কাম কৰিবলৈ আহিছে কিন্তু আহা দিন দেহি সাম ফালে হাৰি যাইছে গুছে পুলিচ প্ৰা আজি তক ছানবিন কৰি আছে হইলেবি ইকো খবৰ পা নাই কই কিনে ৰাজ প্ৰা Nltv কে জনাই দিছে আহমদ কে যদি কোনোবা প্ৰা দেখিলে নহইলেবি কিবা খবৰ থাকিলে 9612963061 আৰু 9366676771 দে জানকাৰী দিবলৈ বিনতি কৰিছে
এইটো কুইমা অল মিনিষ্টাৰ হিল সব পুলিচ খানকে দিছে আৰু মিডিয়াতে বি দিছে আগতে তো পা নাই কৈছে না এতিয়া বি হুদি কৰি আছে তেখনকে পা নাই কৈ আছে তেখন হয় এইটো কামটো যাই কিনা চাই তো চাইতো তেখন বি পা নাই খবৰ একো পা নাই কৈছে তো সাউথ পুলিচ ষ্টেচন না মন কলাতে তাতে ৰিপৰ্ট দিছে তাই লগা নামটো সুজেল আহমদ আছে আৰু আমি লগত কাম কৰিবলৈ আহা কুইমাতে তাইতো আসাম পৰা আহিছে তাই বাবা লগা নামটো মইনুদ্দিন আছে আৰু ভিলেজ লগা নামটো ইজিম পোষ্ট অফিসটো দাসগ্ৰাম আৰু পুলিচ ষ্টেচনটো কৰিমগঞ্জ আছে ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্ট বি কৰিমগঞ্জ ইয়াতে কাম কৰিবলৈ আহা দিনতে হাৰি যাইছে তো সব মানুহৰ লগত খবৰ বি কৈছে এনেকা আৰু কোনবা পাইলেতো মৰম পৰা খবৰ দিব লাগে আপোনাক লগত চেনেলতে খবৰ দিলে বি লগ পাব মাকান সব একদিনই হৈছে আহাটো তো মৰ্নিংতে আহিছে ইভিনিংতে হাৰি যাইছে তাই গড় পৰা ওলাইছে আৰু ৰাস্তা বি নাজানি কিনা গড়তে আহা নাই ওলা গড় পৰা নামি কিনা দিছে ৰাস্তাতে যাইছে ওলা দোকানতে তো মোকান ৰুম লগা ষ্টেপটো নাজানি কিনা তাই গড়তে আহা নাই ওলা না কোনবা লৈ যাইছে না ক'ত যাইছে এইটো ক'ব নাপাৰে আহা দিনতে চামতে হাৰি যাইছে হাৰা লগা ডেটটো ইটো চাল ফেব্ৰুৱাৰী 7 ডেট এনেকাতে হাৰিছে কামটো আমি এখন পেইণ্ট লগা কাম কৰে বিল্ডিং কালাৰ তো এইটো কাম কৰিবলৈ আহা কামটো হোৱা নাই তাই বি নেক্সট দিন পৰা কাম শুরু কৰিব এনেকা ভাৱনা কৰি কিনে থাকিছে তো আহা দিনতে হাৰি যাইছে এইটো পৰা সব মানুহ দুখ মন দুখ তো আসামতে আম্মা বাবা বি খান বি তাই লগা সব রিপোর্ট কৰিবলৈ পুলিশ
St. Joseph University AKC Model Village laga students khan bra Tuesday University Administration khilaf andolan kurise. Nltv bra University ra jai gine students khan ge idu mamla opor kotha kurise. Student bra kushi ki administration bra student council khan thik power na de aro kunuba faculties to students khan laga attendance bi manipulate kuribole suru kurise. Administration khan bra inika kura nimide capable students khan student council election de hissa lobole para nai kuise. Idu opor university din bra kushi ki students khan laga maksud to kitab puribo karone ase aro tai khan politicians na hoy. Din bra students khan ke idu mamla ge buji gene tai khan kode khara kure idu janibole binti kurise.
Election huise kuile bi student power nai moando council do puppet nisha ase ine rakhise nole do there is no action that is taken mon la side ba mon kiba gi dhan ye dile bi like application dio issuing ase kuna tan ye kuile bi aaj tak bi out of 100 application they say one hardly one uthao the rest they'll either tear it up they'll throw it away they'll deny it so things like this have been occurring over and over again in the past recent years student body bi it's been very recent inga form hua do it be Stan pula do na thakina mon students khan bai to plea group graba mon la demands upai nai because every college has a student council dorne diala ase it one so many things that has been happening under na aro pula la council na thayan but they'll give you more details later on but then tahan babi tahan la time de term de ki applications likhishi issue on pataishi mon la students ba grievance pathaina it one noloi do then they'll give up make up their own excuses noloi do they'll just not respond to it.
We are not following the proper guidelines. We fall under UGC. Now, since we are a university, to mohando UGC la under the ase gole to mohando lengdo community itula guidelines follow koro do. Aro itu guidelines te ki ase gole do attendance to 75% thayo lage. Aro individual candidates kan kun utwole ase ta kan do campaign jaw gole ase gole do ta kan karne do public platform speech do lage. 10 days maximum campaign thayo lage post campaign khan do candidates khan post khana poster pi lagalo pare college khan de but there is no such privileges to the candidates and all so we don't want this kind of election we want to change them to change the procedure and then re-elect the candidates and through following all the guidelines and all the guidance of Lengdok committee
kiman past few years kiman election hoise itu sob to management khan bahe control kori ase aji tok candidate uthia khan student body karne uku kam koro par nai even if they want to do na mohan application diliu tahan mohan la application reject kori de why kile application reject kore mohan bi biya karne application dian hoy do we want our student body to be free na
okay one of the main reason is like the students are not given enough power student council body ase hole uku kam koro na pare de like if we come up with a decision and go to the management tahan no kulido we have no power against it but then other colleges can do they have the right to stand for the students while as we as the student body council we will never have never have enough power to stand for the student and then another thing is teachers can do this time do one particular department tahan ahina students kan la attendance kan shuru hoise they are playing with the students attendance ekjun la maiki do 80% takishide and she was going to stand as a candidate for the post of president but then when this news came out the teachers along with the HOD hampered her attendance and then they took it down to 60 to tadebra HOD khange kotha kuise chaina kile na hwase etu time there the HOD said that he had no power against this so we had to go to the higher authorities deputy registrar khange jaise din khange jaise applications khan likhite and only after then they started to take changes tatebra tala attendance to 75 te uthai dishe
we are implement
Ekta manu Kyenjung Kyung koigine tai mande de Dimapur bra samator jai thaga homoy alichen osore baste muri kinet paise Pastor Yimchingor Baptist Church Mukokchong Baptist din Nltv ge kotha kora homoy janaishi ki idu mura manudo tai laga brother in law logot jai thagise aro tai do TB patient ase Dimapur de ilash nimire jai gine wapas ghor jai thaga homoy tai murise konoba passengers khan gushi ki jumuki dima de rukha homoy tai khun bhi ulti gurise Idu hadsa laga khobor pa biche de Yimchingor Church aro Yimchingor Union Mokokchong bra rati 9 baje adha nishina de ungma gate te jaigine kunuba bra coffin aro ambulance digine lash ke bosti de pathai dishi guse Association of Kohima Municipal Ward Panchayats pra Tuesday din September 9 de Kohima laga Perasizi High School Colony de J Ulai de Modot Kura Khan ke dhanyabad dishe. Fire aro Emergency Service, First Assam Rifle, Kohima Village Youth Organization, Traffic Police aro kun manu bra modot dishe idu khan ge mon khushi janaishe. Aha din de manu laga jivan aro saman khan aro bishi nuksan no hobole AKMWP bra precautionary aro safety measure opor chinta janaishe. September 5 te Sojuba de hadsa hua por sumi hoho bra sob sumi manu khan ke idu laga photo video na hoile bhi idu hadsa opor ekjun opor biya kotha kura khan na kuribi gushe idu mamla de inika kuri thaga do ekjun majot ghin phale phela aro idu ekla no hoi kine mamla ke aro biya kuri de kushe idu karone sob sumi manu khan ke hoshiar thakibole kushe. Nagaland Volleyball Association laga Aegis Bidor Mogokchong District Volleyball Association bra Department of Youth Resource and Sports logot miligene Nagaland State Level Volleyball Referee Exam 2023 do Tuesday din bra suru kurigene Multi Sports Complex Mogokchong de loi ase. Idu exam do September 15 tak thakibo aro idu do Pradesh State Refereeing Competencies, Skills, Volleyball Game laga Rules, Overall Quality aro Volleyball Refereeing Standard ke bhal kuribole laga maksud bra loi ase. Exam to Certified 5 Level 1 Coach aro Deputy Director of Sports Nagaland University Dr. Haris Kumar Tiwari aro National Referee Volleyball Federation of India aro All India Referee Examiner Ramesh Babu Vidyarthi bra supervise kuri ase. Wokha Twinsang Long Leng Fake aro Mogokchong District bra sob milai gine 37 manu bra exam di ase goi gine MDVA President Imtipo Kimbra janaishe. Manipur de aro nutun jhamela ulai kine khobor hisab tinta manu murishe idu hadsa do Tuesday fujur 8 baje ni adha nishna de Kangbokpi district laga Kangui area de firing hadsa hoishi kuise aro idu de 3 jun murishe idu mura 3 jun laga naam ase Satnyo Tuboy Gaminliu Luvom aro Gaminliu Kipgen ase. Union Defense Minister Rajnath Singh bra Tuesday 90 Infrastructure Projects Border Roads Organization laga desh ke dedicate kurise. Idu project to rupees 2900 crore kimat laga ase aro 11 states union territories te ase. Project ke Defense Minister bra Jammu de lua even de inaugurate kurise. Rajnath Singh bra Arunachal Pradesh laga Nechifu Tunnel, West Bengal de duita airfields, duita helipads, 22 roads aro 63 bridges bi launch kurise. Singh bra Eastern Ladakh te Ayoma airfield nimide foundation stone bi virtually dhalishe. Singh bra even de address kurigene kuise thik homoy de infrastructure projects khan bishi dur jaga khan de khotom kura do itia to new normal hoise new India laga. Sal 2021 bra itia tak 295 infrastructure projects record kurise. Aro pura milai gine rupees 8000 crore nishna kimat laga project desh ke dedicate kurise.
मैं यह मानता हूं कि यह बिल्कुल सही था। आप सही मायनों में हमारे आर्म फोर्सेज और भारत के ब्रो हैं, यह मैं रोड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के संबंध में कहना चाहूंगा। और साथियों, मुझे बताया गया है कि आज बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स का इनॉग्रेशन हो रहा है, जिसमें अनेक रोड्स, ब्रिजेज, रनवेज, हेलीपैड्स और टनल शामिल हैं। मुझे ध्यान आता है कि एक समय था जब बीआरओ के द्वारा किसी प्रोजेक्ट की शुरुआत की जाती थी तो सबसे पहले उस प्रोजेक्ट को शुरू होने में ही काफी लंबा समय लग जाता था और यदि सौभाग्य से प्रोजेक्ट प्रारंभ में शुरू भी हो गया तो उसमें ऐसी कागजी अड़चनें आती थी कि उन्हें खत्म होने में एक बहुत लंबा समय लग जाता था। यानी बीआरओ के प्रोजेक्ट्स का लंबे अंतराल के बाद होता था। लेकिन अब तो मुझे आए दिन सुनने को मिलता है बॉर्डर रोड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने फला जगह पर प्रोजेक्ट की शुरुआत कर दी है, तो वही फला जगह पर प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट भी कर दिया है। यह जानकारी बराबर मिलती है। प्रोजेक्ट्स का इतनी तेजी से पूरा होना, कर्मयोगियों में मेहनत, लगन और हमारी सरकार की मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में जो पॉलिटिकल कमिटमेंट है, एक राजनीतिक प्रतिबद्धता है, उसका परिणाम मैं मानता हूं। और हमने बॉर्डर रोड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ मिलकर सुनिश्चित किया है कि देश की सुरक्षा और सीमावर्ती क्षेत्रों में विकास को लेकर हम पूरी तरह से प्रतिबद्ध हैं। और आज इफिशियंसी से आप लोग काम कर रहे हैं। बिहारोों के लिए कहना चाहता हूं, जिस इफिशियंसी से आप इस समय काम कर रहे हैं।
NSCN GPRN bra lead kurigine collective leadership bra twisted in joint council meeting conduct kurise. Idu meeting de political wing, central secretariat aro People's Army of Nagaland aro 24 regions representatives hissa loise. Indo Naga political dialogue logot jura mamla khanopor bishi dhyan digine meeting de kotha kurise guise. Sovereignty nimide Naga manu laga aspiration ke defend kuribole house bra unanimously resolution pass kurise guise. इधर लोगों की पॉलिटिकल सेटलमेंट होबी सब तो स्टेक होल्डर्स नागा पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज नागा सिविल सोसाइटीज और नागा मानु खान लगा इनकलसिबिलिटी ऊपर बेस कुरिगिने होबो लागे कुछे। So viewers, Nltv round up day ajini midday mane khobar ase।